Yeah. Okay. Once a month podcast is back again.
I wouldn't even say once a month.
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing this shit for like
all the time type
once
shit.
a week.
Yeah.
We were.
It's just whenever it happens, it happens.
Whenever we're together, but this kid was home for this entire week.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
We live in Central Jersey. Elijah
lives in North Jersey.
It's rough.
Yeah. But I was here for a week, so hit up the boys, and, now we're here.
And now we're getting it in.
We used to live all together.
Yeah.
Those were the golden days. Back in like...
That was daycare days. Daycare.
We met in
Lakeview. I was about to say Lakeview podcast, but we're not the Lakeview podcast anymore.
It's right down the road.
Speaking of that, my mom actually saw one of the ladies that used to take care of us at ShopRite.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's so heartwarming.
Yeah, she told me, oh yeah, the lady that used to take care of you guys. She was like, yeah, I saw her. She asked about you guys. She was like, oh, she's still friends with Matt and Jack. They're like, yeah, they're like lifetime friends. I'm like, oh, word.
That's so cute.
I know, right? So heartwarming.
So what's our name now?
So we're the Three Scoops podcast now.
Yeah, Founding Fathers just didn't sit well.
Founding Fathers didn't sit. The Tri Lakeview podcast didn't sit.
It could have sat, but we kind of just yeah.
I kind of vibe with the Three Scoops.
Yeah, tell them how you figured out the name.
It was I don't know how we would say, because I feel like essentially
Matt figured out the name with my father.
So
Big Mike.
So basically, here was the problem. Here's the issue with Founding Fathers. When you look it up on YouTube, it comes up like the regular Founding Fathers. So we had to make a name change. So we're at LBI, chilling at Jack's house, and I'm downstairs with Jack's dad, and we're we gotta figure out a name. We're just busting out random names, Pause. We're busting out random names, right? And then I was thinking, the Lakeview podcast sits, it was good, and it just didn't have the oomph we needed, So when we're busting out names, I'm he said something the Inside Scoop, something like that. And then he also said something the Three Amigos, and then I was boom, Three Scoops right there. Bang, bang, bang. I also wanted ice cream,
bang,
fat
bang.
boy. So it's
well, our original group chat name used to be the Three Amigos.
Yeah, it was.
And then the Founding Fathers, that's what
then I changed it to the Founding Fathers, and then we changed it. Then we changed it to Three Scoops just recently.
Yeah, because Three Scoops, it's because we're giving you the inside scoop, three of us, it's fire, it's summery because it's Three Scoops, even though it's not summer anymore.
Nah,
it's still summer.
It's
still summer.
It's just that it's ending.
26th of August.
Yeah.
And then
we still got to
we got more summery colors. We got a green and pink instead of the classic blue and red, which I kind of like. But speaking about summer, how are y'all summers?
Mine's pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. My friend group had a rough patch.
Bro,
you guys kind of your friend group based on what you were telling me, Jack, when we were with your boys. We were with your guys' group basically kind of disbanded. You still somewhat talk to T.
It's better now though, because you have
the name dropping is crazy.
The 10 out of 10 friends.
The name dropping.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Yeah.
But
no offense to Mr.
If you know who you are, you know who you are.
Yeah.
But I love you, you know who you are, but he has other feelings about you.
I don't have other feelings. I love who still. I don't have any mixed feelings about him. It's just that based on what you guys told me, he's just changed. That's all.
A little bit, yeah.
I still have the same feelings for him. He's still the homie. I still fuck with him. He's the guy. It's just that, he's just with different people, and it's not necessarily the best choice in the world. That's all. Yeah. But, I don't know. If I had to say my summer's been swell, I worked as a lifeguard for June 26th to August 11th.
You're a fucking lifeguard, bro.
Hey, bro, I got paid more than you, so shut your mouth.
You get paid the same amount.
Bro, I got paid $980 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you work more than me.
Exactly, so we don't get paid the same.
We get paid the same hourly rate.
Yeah, hourly rate. But I'm talking about overall pay, not hourly rate. Yes, hourly rate, yes. But overall pay, no. That's where we differ.
My summer started pretty fire. I mean, The OPI trips were fire.
That was
We started the
pretty
cool. Those are so
podcast.
nice.
Bro, the
Oh my
jet skis
gosh.
was fire.
The jet ski. Oh, we have to talk about the jet skis.
Oh, we went on some jet skis. It was
That
fire.
was fire.
I mean, all LBI was nice, and it's really because we're going in a senior year. It's like I wouldn't say it's our last summer because we got till like August of next year. But
Well,
like,
it just all depends on
it's
when our
rounded
school.
up.
Well, it just all depends on when our schools need us to go.
Yeah,
That's
but
all.
it's rounding up.
Yeah.
We've been there for a long time, going to LBI for a long time, and then we got like my house, come chill in the pool,
Oh,
play
God.
pool basketball.
Oh my
fun.
god,
I'm gonna miss being a kid, boys. I'm gonna miss being a teenager.
bro. Okay, first of all, Jack, we're probably all gonna meet up once we get on winter break and summer break because we got like 3 months of winter break.
But it's like
So,
not the same.
Yeah, and how is this podcast gonna live?
Oh yeah, the podcast.
We'll find
We're
a way.
gonna have to
figure
do some virtual thing, or
We'll
I don't
figure
know.
something out. But overall, though, no, I'm kind of excited for college. I'm not gonna lie.
I am excited for college.
I am too.
I still got to decide if I'm playing football or not in college.
I think you should, honestly. You have a good chance.
You don't have to make that decision.
Well, I
I
can.
mean, he kind of does.
I can, but,
because
like-
Jack, we apply in the fall, so like he kind of has to like make a decision.
I gotta figure out if I want to be a college student or a college.
Same thing with you, Jack. Like you gotta decide if you want to do wrestling
Yeah.
because you have until basically like December at the
No,
most.
February.
Oh, February, depending.
Yeah,
well, it depends on the
wrestling thing
deadline.
come about. I thought you were like cut with wrestling for
I
college.
don't know.
and It's just like
So like
Yeah,
I was talking with the kid that's going to college for wrestling, and you know, I don't know. It's just like, hey, could I get your coach's number? I was like, yeah, sure. And it's just like after that day, just like another college, another college, another
So
college.
what other
another
colleges have taught you?
I can't name them right here.
why?
Why?
Actually, no, fuck.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can. What
So-
are they gonna do?
I got Willits.
Okay.
Well,
I know
the
Wilkes.
first college,
Matt knows about
Matt's
Wilkes.
offered.
I
to
love
go to
Wilkes.
school. So we got St. Vincent,
Yeah, you
Scranton, Willits,
Scranton,
Castleton,
Kings.
Kings.
Right by Wilkes.
Yeah, Kings. Yeah,
They're rivals.
Yeah.
Going to see them play.
Jack, I heard
next
Scranton's nice. I know a lot of people that I've met. A lot of people that go there. They said the campus is mad nice.
I heard they're all nice. You know,
Yeah.
like all of them are nice.
Wilkes and Kings are right next to each other. They're playing Saturday actually and going to the game.
You know what's funny? I remember the day you got that text. We were in Chipotle.
Yeah,
and,
I got the
it
text
just
in Chipotle. with this
randomly
kid.
happened. Like we were just sitting there talking about like college, and then boom, we just got a text. And evidently, this guy that like was sitting behind us and he was eating. He overheard us talking about wanting to go South Carolina, Columbia. And this guy, like, oh, you guys want to reply in there? He's like, I'm there right now. We were like, how is it? He's like, bro, it's fucking
No,
amazing.
two guys walked.
Two
in.
guys.
Two guys
One-
went today.
One guy had a freaking decked out Mustang. That shit was sick. He went
Yeah.
by like a Mercedes Benz, and then like the other guy, he was like a kid. He was like a teenager, like 19. Probably,
still
like,
won.
20.
He
Yeah,
still
he's still going. But like he told us that basically like the way the campus is set up, like there's parties going on all around. Good looking women, not gonna lie, of course. South Carolina, not too surprised. And then, but he was saying that it's a nice overall campus. Like you can find shit to do without having to go to a bar to enjoy yourself. Basically, that's how he basically put it to us.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, talking about like college and all that. Like,
Yeah.
one of my friend Moose was talking about West Virginia because he's going there. He's
Going
talking.
to West
He
Virginia?
says that it's crazy.
Oh yeah, West Virginia.
Parties are crazy. He said
The
it's on, like,
Mountaineers. Oh yeah.
the Alabama level parties.
Oh yeah, of course. They know how to get
So
down.
I might
West
have to
Virginia.
go visit over there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I might have to go visit LSU, bro. We going crazy out there in Louisiana. I'm not gonna lie.
I still like. There's
Same
still,
thing with
like,
South Carolina, Columbia, bro. They be going crazy out there. That's
I
what
still
I'm saying.
really want to play football in college. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, genuinely, like, if you really want to, go for it. Don't just like look at other places just because, like, you know, oh, like I kind of wanna have a good time, but at the same time, like, you know, I
Yeah.
want to
it's
do
like
schoolwork. Like, if you really
I
are
can't,
dedicated, like
go to a school and like watch football and not be on the field. Like that's like crazy.
that's what I'm saying. So, like, if you are really dedicated to this shit and you eat, sleep, and breathe this shit,
On God, I do.
then go for it. Don't sit up here and, you know, second guess just because, like, oh, you know, it's a big school, you know, I can have
Yeah.
fun. Whereas, like, you know, you can have fun and still play, you know, have a good
like,
time. Same thing with here.
Like, it's not going to eat your life in college like it is in D1, like how they portray D1 to be. Like
Mhm.
D1 is just like
Yeah, they talk about
it's
the hours.
actually a lifestyle. There.
Like hours D3 are like almost the same hours like I'm doing now.
Yeah, I know. Like it's a little bit more of a commitment though. It's a little bit more year round.
Yeah, I know. Manalapan like gets it right.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you'll have like spring training. That's the most like addition. That's the most add-on, I guess I'll say, from the high school level.
Like I'm just saying, like compared to like what you say about Township and like what other high school, like Manalapan does it right. Like they run that like they run their stuff. Like
it's almost like you're not. It's almost like you're doing the same thing almost if you're going to a decent school. But if you're going to like a D1 school, that shit's literally like he said a lifestyle.
That's why we get the double for Wall.
Oh my god!
And Wall, if you're watching this, you were talking crazy. Where are you now?
Factual.
Where they at though?
Where they at?
Yeah, smoking on that wall.
Warming up in the beginning of the school. They come out on the buses. They're out of the windows clapping. One kid went like, ah.
Smoking
Where they at? Where they at? Also, one of the coaches on Wall who I know. Well, the coaches on Wall actually used to coach up and out. But one of the coaches on Wall, which I know, that are at the place I train, Asylum, in Wall, was like, our O-line's no good. Our O-line's no good.
What?
Straight
Why
up.
would he say that?
Straight up.
Wait,
Openly
to
admit
you guys?
Just, he said it to like one of our coaches.
He
Like, our
openly
coaches
admitted
kinda-
it.
He was like, yeah, our O-line's no good. And then we beat them 35-13.
How many sacks did you guys have?
No sacks. No sacks. No sacks. No
So they were
sacks.
able to at least block
I
you
think
guys to that extent.
Three rushing touchdowns. No sacks.
Damn.
They had 3 rushing touchdowns.
We had 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. You saw J-Rod.
But our O-line's no good.
Word. Shout out to that boy J-Rod on your team,
J-Rod
bro.
and
J-Rod a
Asir
straight dog, yo. That
dogs.
boy J-Rod, dog. And your boy
I
Dog,
don't
too?
know. I don't know. I can't say.
And that was like a rivalry game because we lost them last year. We lost to Jackson last year, which we play them this week coming up.
Matt thinks that every person that they lose to are rivals.
No. Wall's a rival. Well, this is our 3rd year in a row playing Jackson.
So, yeah, I consider them.
It went back. We won and then we lost, and I was back. I mean, Wall I definitely think is a rival because the coaches were from here. Jackson, I don't know if it's much of a rival, but it's a familiar team.
Very familiar.
And we let them slip last year, and they're gonna feel it when we come there.
So y'all won last year?
Hey, yeah, what?
Y'all won last year or y'all lost?
We lost.
By how much?
They were
We don't
good though.
remember.
They were really good last
So
year.
Not
Jackson
by a
was-
lot.
so-
No. I don't want to say no team scored offensive points. They didn't score offensive because I know they got a pick 6. So I don't think.
So they scored more defensively.
I don't think there was any offensive touchdowns. That
It was a
Yeah,
defensive game.
Yeah,
basically.
definitely.
Yeah, last year our offense was not clicking, but we got it straight this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so like, Jack, let's talk about
Didn't
your
we beat
game.
you guys like, what was it, 31-7 last year?
Jesus
No, it was in 20s.
Christ. Yo, Jack.
I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't.
Fact.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Jack.
going to pull it up right now.
What's up
You
with
wanna bet? You want to bet?
Jack? How's Township been doing? I hear mixed things
We're
about
good.
Township.
We're good. We had a rough.
Start.
We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back.
So like, let me ask you this, Jack. Does Township always have a rough start but then bounces back?
Yeah. All the time. Well, we had to get the first game jitters out.
I heard Burrow won their first game.
Bro didn't have their game yet.
They didn't have their first game?
No.
I thought they had their first game.
They just
They just
play
scrimmaged?
scrimmages and they think that they win the scrimmages. And they post
3-0, 3-0, 1-0.
Yeah, we always.
anyone in the state can beat Burrow.
True. And actually, I don't know.
We don't talk bad about teams.
There's just
But-
teams, Jack.
but-
There's just temes that
but-
just genuinely suck.
but-
I don't think that every team.
but-
Most teams.
I don't know if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that says 31-7. I'm going to just bring something up that I wanted to talk to you about. So, there's a TikToker I follow
Mm-hmm.
that I like enjoys videos. Like I think he's a really good TikToker or whatever. I follow
What's
him
his
on
name?
TikTok. They're called the Makeshift Project.
The
What do they do?
They just talk about like they rank stuff. They like it's a little like podcast action on TikTok. It's pretty cool. And something I just found out because some of the alumni were at the Manalapan game
Mm-hmm.
was that one of the guys paused because someone is at the door.
The food's there. John, food
Okay.
is hungry. And Elijah was like, I'm hungry.
Okay,
So,
Yes, I am.
okay.
we're just gonna cut it there.
Okay.
So We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, we'll be right back.
No. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. I'm just saying we're gonna.
Oh, all right.
Keep it rolling.
So the Makeshift Project does podcasts and stuff on TikTok. They're these guys. You've probably seen them before. Yes. No?
I've never seen them before.
Have you ever seen them?
Wait, zoom in on it. I feel like I can barely see the face. Yeah, I've seen the guy on the left, but I never see his part.
So what's up with these guys?
The guy on the right actually was on the state championship winning Manalapan team,
Oh shit!
which
really?
I thought was cool because I followed him on TikTok. I never knew that. And I saw him at the game.
So
I had
he
to
told you?
double take.
So he told you that I used to.
Nah, I just double taked. And I saw him and I was like, damn, that's a guy.
Oh my gosh!
I was dialed in, so I didn't go off to him or anything.
Yo,
It's just something cool. Found out. I thought it was cool.
you guys fuck with the broadcast boys, the guys that kind of know the two guys that work for Overtime, Brody and I think like his other brother.
I don't know who those guys are.
If you watch those guys, it's so funny, bro. Watching those two guys, they basically kind of do the same thing, except like it's like dumb shit, but like it's funny though. Like they talk about sports and they talk about like celebrity shit. And, like when Kylie and Travis were like going through their prongs, they were talking crazy about Travis and how this man. And then when like Harden was
Travis
with that
on top though, Utopia's gas.
and when Harden had that little stint or whatever. With like when he was like trying to get traded, he got all fat, and like that photo of him and little baby service, they're like, this man Harden over here getting engaged with little baby in Egypt and shit. I'm getting fat. I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
But like we all know that Drake, when he releases For All the
I'm gonna
Dogs,
fucking cry.
it will be album of the year.
I'm going to.
It will be album of the year.
Utopia's gas. I don't know about that, but whatever.
Okay, but Utopia's not album of the year, respectfully.
Honestly, it could be.
It could be, but
If Drake drops a really good album, it takes it.
Yeah, but Utopia's not.
Oh, yeah.
Utopia
No, it's
was
not, bro.
all right.
For All the
Utopia
Dogs,
was good.
no,
It wasn't.
Great.
It wasn't
great.
good
it
enough
was
for
good.
a 5-year-old.
Matt, it was
Better
good.
than Astroworld.
That's a
Okay,
lie.
Okay, that's a
okay,
lie.
That's a
There's
lie.
so many bangers
Okay,
on
okay.
Astro World. You're bugging.
Okay.
Rare,
I
rare,
probably
Matt,
am bugging.
rare,
This-
Matt Wild take.
I think I am bugging.
This was not worth 5 years. I'm sorry, it was not. This was not worth the wait for 5 years.
If he dropped like Astro World Part 2, like
Oh my
that
God.
would have been. Worth
That's what I'm saying.
5
Like,
years.
if For All the Dogs is a straight banger, it's taking album of the year, respectfully.
The thing about Drake is he's super active.
Of course,
Travis is not active.
Travis is not active for shit.
Travis will
Yeah,
record
but
one verse.
Travis is giving you like 4 dimes a year. Like with a 5-year span, he's giving you 4 dimes, right? Or 4 quarters.
I guess.
And then
Nah,
Drake's
that's
giving
a-
you like fucking 100 pennies. Like Travis, I explained that terribly, but real quick, Travis doesn't drop as much, but he's dropping better songs, and Drake is dropping a lot of songs, and most of them you don't listen to over a month.
Okay, nah, I listened to Her Loss like
Certified
the whole
Lover
shit.
Boy?
Certified Lover Boy.
Her Loss?
Her Loss.
Okay, what else?
That's 2 albums. Then you have Honestly Nevermind, even though that shit was
You
ass.
listen to all that out? You listen to all that out?
I always listen to all that out, regardless of whether the song is ass or not. I'm
Most
still
of
gonna
the
listen to
songs
the
are
whole
ass.
thing too.
Most
Yeah,
of the songs are ass.
it wasn't that good, but I
that's a
still
little
gonna
bit
listen
of
to the whole
glazing.
thing.
That's a little bit of glazing.
That's glazing.
Okay, I know you like it. We had this conversation. in the
There's
car.
maybe 3 good Certified Lover Boy songs.
You're bugging. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's you're smoking crack. I'm sorry, bro.
It's not that good.
No, bro. It's way
The
better
only
than
reason
Donda.
it was that's what I was just gonna say. The only reason people think Certified Lover Boy is good is because they have to compare it to Donda.
Well, because
We all know Donda was ass. Okay, get over
was.
it. We know Donda was ass.
respectfully.
That doesn't make Certified Lover Boy good. Just
It-
because Donda was ass
does.
does not make Certified Lover Boy good.
but it kind of does because there's hella bangers on it. So
effing fans.
that's my case.
What
No,
else?
not that good of a song.
TSU, Too Sexy, Fair Trade,
I vibe with Too Sexy.
Too Sexy with Future. The video's hilarious.
Girls want girls.
Girls want for real. Girls want girls.
Where's a hater?
It's not that good.
It is. Poppy's Home, Champagne Poetry.
I was just about to say champagne poetry.
Come on, there's hella bangers on there. You just gotta listen to it through. That's what I'm saying.
I
Her
have
Loss was a
listened to
straight
it. It's not good.
masterpiece.
It's not good.
Right. Whatever floats your boat, but personally, Her Loss, Certified Lover Boy. Honestly, never mind. If you really liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't.
Her Loss was an amazing album.
Honestly, Nevermind was pretty good. Sticky
That's what I'm
was
saying,
good.
like,
It was good.
People give it
Sticky
hate.
It was good.
Jimmy Cooks, obviously.
Jimmy Cooks was good. That's it.
Texaco Green. That
Texaco
was a good
Green.
green. That was a good song.
No.
It was.
I'm trying to think
Play
of
right
like
now.
this one.
Play right now and you won't vibe.
No.
I say I like
I've heard it before.
I like
don't think it's that
keeper.
good.
A keeper. I think that's what's
I
called.
like massive.
Massive.
Oh, massive is good too.
Pause.
Massive is good
Such
too.
a
Yeah,
song.
pause.
Massive is good too.
Pause. What the fuck you mean pause?
It just sounds so weird when you just say like massive. Like
Okay, and then NFL season's coming up.
Fall.
Fall's the best season.
Fall's
Fall's the best
coming.
season. Fall's the best season. Has
It's
the
the
best
second.
holidays. Has football season. Has the best weather.
Well, I mean, what are the best holidays though? Besides, I feel like Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Halloween's really good.
Yeah, but Halloween's
Halloween's
just
a
the
great party holiday.
Yeah, it's just a
I
great
don't mess
party
with
holiday. It's not like a
that much.
holiday
I don't mess
holiday.
with Halloween that much,
Yeah, that's what
but
I'm
I mess
saying.
with it enough still. Thanksgiving's
So,
fire.
Of course, Halloween
The
days.
lead up to Christmas.
But like that's not
That's
really fall
It has
anymore.
winter. The straight
Yes, it
winter.
is.
What? That's
December's
straight
winter.
Yeah, not December. I'm saying like right when it hits like Halloween over, like you're like excited for Christmas. Don't lie. When
I
Halloween's
know,
over, you're
I know.
excited for
Yeah,
Christmas.
of course.
That's fall. Okay, the leaves changing. It's a great vibe. The weather gets colder.
The donuts be
There's
going crazy.
Football on. It's great. It's great. The best
Waking
season.
up, having a nice cup of coffee on a Sunday.
The best
watching
season.
football.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh,
Got the
God.
hoodie weather out.
It's nice.
The football's coming up. I'm excited for fantasy.
Oh my God.
I kind of want to go over my fantasy
Broncos country, let's ride.
because I talked about like
I don't do fantasy.
Yeah,
Well,
because
I-
see this.
Because like you just
I
look at
used
it
to
for
do
2
it.
weeks and then you just don't even touch it.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
used to do
you.
fantasy, and then like I kind of stopped.
Jalen Hurts, dog,
Of course,
Bijan Robinson,
dog.
dog,
Jalen
Rashad White,
I don't know.
dog,
I don't know who Rashad White is.
starting running back for Tampa Bay. He played a little bit at the end when Leonard Fournette was like out. But Amon-Ra St. Brown,
I'm on.
Dog.
He's a Lions receiver, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he's
Tyler
nice.
Lockett, dog,
Tyler, yeah. Tyler.
David Njoku.
I've not heard about him. In a
High
while.
praise on him. A lot of high praise on him this year, but I don't know if he's going to perform. Trying to kind of finesse Darren Waller right now, so we'll figure it out.
Where Dalen Waller is a straight.
D-Hop.
Giant.
I don't care what you say about D-Hop being washed up. D-Hop is still a dog. Dog!
He's a dog, but
Ravens
the team is
defense
his own.
against Houston.
Yeah, but Matt, you gotta
Good.
think about this.
I mean,
Even
I
though
switch up my
D-Hop-
defense every
Yeah. Even though D Hop is a dog, you gotta think what the team he's got now. You think he's still gonna be a fucking dog?
Yes. D-Hop down there somewhere.
Wait, what team is D-Hop on?
He's on the Titans. They got like no QB right now. They're still trying to figure out.
Yeah,
who the
but
fuck even
D-Hop's
their
down
QB
there
is.
somewhere. Just chuck it up to him.
That's even if
Jake
Malik
Elliott,
Willis or fucking
Kicker for
whoever is
Philadelphia,
still-
dog. George Pickens, dog. Antonio Gibson, not that much of a dog, but whatever.
George
He's on
Dalton
Washington
Schultz.
football team.
Dalton Schultz is a dog, and he's on Houston. And Houston has C.J. Stroud and rookie quarterbacks throw to their tight ends. Dog. Dak Prescott, backup quarterback. Dog.
Dak Prescott. No, that's crazy.
Nico Collins, number one receiver for the Houston Texans. Dog.
Dak Prescott's wild.
Jared Mingo, I think it's Jared. Jonathan Mingo. Dog. Don't sleep on him. I'm telling you right now, if someone out there is watching this and you play fantasy, Jonathan Mingo. Thank me later.
Okay,
Also,
well,
Zamir White, because Josh Jacobs is going to hold out.
All right, what about the Trey Lance trade though?
where's Trey Lance at?
Who cares?
Cowboys.
Trey Lance is ass.
Trey Lance-
Did you see it? He was probably
Trey
the
Lance
most
is on the Cowboys
unbalanced.
now?
Yeah, he's probably the most
What?
unbalanced trade of all time because they got Jalen Waddle, Nathan Chubb, Nick Chubb. Who was it? I think it was Nathan Chubb, right?
It had to been. Wait, Nick Chubb? You mean?
No, Nick Chubb's still
Wait,
on the
Jalen
Browns.
Waddle's not on the Dolphins anymore?
Wait,
No,
what?
Jalen Waddle's is on the Dolphins.
What are you talking
So
about,
wait,
Jalen Waddle?
Jalen Waddle? Yeah.
Because
he's
like
on the Dolphins.
because San Francisco traded their pick to get pick 3.
Yeah, they traded up 2 picks.
Yeah.
I know, but they traded from for the Dolphins picks, and then the Dolphins used their picks to get Jalen Waddle. and,
So this is before
Nathan
the
Chubb.
Dolphins. This is before the Dolphins drafted Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, but they got Jalen Waddle with that pick.
Who's Nathan Chubb?
Yeah.
He's a defensive end.
Bradley Chubb? you mean?
Bradley
Yeah,
Chubb. that's
Bradley.
it.
Yeah,
That's
Bradley Chubb
not
came from
him.
us. Yeah,
That didn't come from...
that came from us. That came from the Broncos. We traded him to get picks.
Who's us?
That's the Broncos. The
You're a
Broncos
Seahawks fan.
Well, I follow the Broncos because of Russell Wilson, so I know what's going on and shit.
Bro's
But,
a
like,
Wilson's fan.
Yeah, but I still
Bro's a
support
Wilson
Wilson.
Glazer.
I love my boy Russell Wilson.
It was ass last year.
Yeah, one season.
I don't care
one season
about
out
that.
of 12 seasons.
And then
That's crazy.
Isaiah Simmons being traded for a 7th round is a crime. The Giants have committed a crime on the Arizona Cardinals. A crime.
What do you mean? Why?
They
Oh yeah, they traded Isaiah Simmons to the Giants.
for
Who
a
had
seventh
him?
Bro,
round pick. For a
I-
seventh round pick. I thought they were gonna draft him actually
Yeah, he should have gotten drafted.
instead of Andrew Thomas, but he ended up coming back anyway. So
He
good for
ended
the
up where it was
Giants.
supposed to be, anyways.
Good for the Giants. I mean,
And we have Andrew Thomas. He's actually a good D tackle. I mean, offensive tackle,
yeah,
but everything works out.
that's nice. Well, I want to quickly just talk about this table because it's new. Y'all don't know. This table, straight wood. We built it. I built the table. They helped me paint it a little bit. I painted most of it, but whatever.
No, we came on the second to last day and helped finish painting.
All you can't really see it, but all down here, it's all wood. The whole table's wood. You see this?
They can
all
kind of see
wood.
it, yeah. Some built
We
by
got a little
wood
bit sign in there on the party. Our little beer dye table. All old wood that we had laying around. This sheet is new. The sheet from the table is new. Painted it white. That's why the lines are white. Got a base coat on there. I mean, I like it. Got like Batman and Ron John.
Actually, we made this on the weekend of our first podcast that we recorded.
Yeah, because this
It
was
was
for
great.
This was for the party we had.
But I didn't help out on this one. I helped out on the other one because I was
Well,
actually
you helped a little bit on
I made like that, and like I think I made this too.
we made
I
like
made this.
Matt. The second day I got here, we made like majority of the designs, and then like he made like
I made a majority.
yeah, but then like the other designs
like
you had
second
to make.
place.
Yeah, the other designs you had to
Second.
make. This is not a competition. Yeah,
It is.
it is a competition. And then the other designs you had to make, I helped and shit.
But actually, the reason why I didn't help that much is because for this table it was because I was actually setting up for our first podcast ever.
Yeah. Which was the one in the downstairs room, which is right over there.
And that's why there's
The
no
indoor one.
That's why there's no visual because it was actually
Oh yeah, there was.
it was such a bad backdrop.
So they don't know.
So like, now we have this like beautiful backdrop. We're probably going to use this for like most of it.
Yeah, but we also said we were going to post once a week, so
We kind of messed up.
we might not do either.
We're on the move all the time. We're always like figuring
Yeah.
out different
Now with
artistic
football
ideas.
season, there's a lot going on.
Once football season ends, and if we're not working or some shit, then we could have more time on our hands. But
The winter podcasts are coming in.
uh,
Piston season.
but if we're all working and doing our own thing, then I just had to make time when we made time.
season.
Oh god, hoodie season's coming.
We'll get to
hoodie and
lifting.
flannel season's
We'll
coming.
get to lifting. We'll get to podcasts.
Oh god.
I won't be getting to lifting. I'll be getting to wrestling.
Well, yeah,
yeah, but
it would be wrestling, but I could slide over.
wrestling, schmessling.
Wrestling.
And then I don't know. Me and Jack were just talking about it before. What if like we could make like so what like sure we hit this podcast off whatever it goes wherever. It's like a hobby for us. We're not like super duper serious. We're serious
Yeah.
enough to like do it, but imagine like the table because y'all seen the other table we made, the one with all the colleges on it. We made this table. Like imagine like table making business.
I would like that. I would like that.
I think that's fire. I mean, because I know you talk about you want to like do stuff with like supplies and
I
stuff.
want to like make. I want to like. Yeah, I want to like supply building homes and stuff and like all that stuff.
Yeah, tell them, educate them.
So I want to go into real estate development and lumber yarding is what it's called. So I basically what I want to do is I want to supply the developments with the building materials to build these developments or these like big projects for people to live in or people to do retailing, but obviously that retail market is going down because of online purchasing. It's not doing that well.
Yep.
Um,
Right about that one.
but
that could definitely mix into table making and stuff
I know.
like that.
because tables need wood.
You need supplies, and you need like a department that could like build it, structure it, whatever architect kind of, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you need like a design.
You need all that essentially.
Yeah, and I think we could definitely do it, and it'd be fine. I mean,
My
you see
question
those
is,
table videos on TikTok where they what's the thing that stuff like
It's
that?
epoxy.
Yeah, it like makes 3D stuff and then put that stuff all over it, and it's cool. and I actually very much enjoy making tables. So I think it could be like fire.
This is just so random. How the fuck did y'all even come up with this?
Because we made tables and I enjoy it.
I think we made two great tables.
Yeah, that came out fire, but it's just so random.
And if this was our job and we actually like,
we can make a lot of people
did better.
And make a lot of money.
Like this is hand drawn and stuff, but if we got like
nice at it,
if we got like actual stencils and stuff to do this, and then we got like actual like people customizing their own tables, like I think it could definitely. We don't even have to do tables. Like we could do stuff like
chairs,
like bar stools, like chairs for like for man caves like this, like doors. Like you could do like cornhole boards or stuff like that.
A cornhole board would be cool.
Like
that would be fire.
It would be fire. I mean, and like because like I love like man caves and shit like that. Like if we're supplying all these customization like pieces of art, I guess, to all these man caves and basements, stuff like that, I think it'd be fire.
Factual.
Yeah, we just it's a small dream right now though.
Yeah, we're just figuring it out as we go. We're going with the flow.
Well, speaking of the future, where do y'all want to live? Because I know that's something y'all were talking about, like living situations. So, what's the word? Like, y'all trying to stay in Jersey when y'all get older?
No.
Y'all trying to move out of this hoe?
Me personally, I want to go like south, countryside, where like no one is.
I want to move to the West Coast.
Nah,
too liberal.
Yeah, I like Florida.
Nah, but specifically California though.
I like the Keys. And
Super
stuff.
liberal.
I like the Keys and stuff, and I like the beachy feel. I like Florida. I like Tennessee. Tennessee is one of my dream colleges, so I really like that area. Little Bama, Texas, Louisiana, all that stuff. I like it down there.
I like Texas.
Everything better
in Texas.
Texas is so cool.
And if we're gonna do like table making, I mean, Texas would not be a bad place to do that.
For a hotspot, our headquarters. But like Texas, you can do basically anything. Anything except for murder under the sun.
Well, actually, I mean,
Texas and Florida, two best states to live in.
They let you own guns in Texas, so I mean, and they had like the thing where like if someone breaks into your crib in Florida, at least I know that if someone breaks into your crib in Florida, then you can shoot them. So.
Elijah, what about you? What do you think about
me? Well, based on what I'm doing sports management and stuff like that. And based on like research I've done, the best place to move to is California. So I don't give a fuck about the liberal shit.
Why?
I think how I want to think, and I believe what the fuck I want to believe. So I can get too fucks about being liberal and all that bullshit.
Well, you have to go to California. There's sports. There's New York Yankees and stuff.
I could go to New York.
Cali?
Cause I just like California. It's nice.
Oh, so you don't. So no research was involved. You just like
no. I did do research as well. It based on what I want to do, it does help living in California. But overall,
What research?
Well, in general, I want to be a sports agent, and based on salaries, California is the best place to be at for in terms of salary and agent. A sports agent.
You want to go for sports broadcasting?
No, being a sports agent.
Well, also I want to potentially do sports broadcasting, so that's another reason why.
Wouldn't you have to like manage like agency and not like sports management and stuff like that in college? Because you said sports broadcasting.
Well, I'm still trying to decide. I'm most likely going to do sports management, but if I decide to do sports management, I'll do sports broadcasting. But regardless, those type of things.
But if you want to be an agent, you would have to.
Well, if I want to do. Well, yeah, if I want to be an agent, I'll do agency. And the salaries, most people make a lot of money in terms of agents in California. It's that, New York, and I think Florida, and Texas is also.
Not Florida.
You'll be surprised. Like,
I mean, just Miami.
Well, yeah, it would more so be
Chicago.
Miami. Yeah, Chicago's another place too, but.
Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago is a very big sports market.
Well, no, Chicago is a good sports market, but personally, I just like the weather.
Well, New York's the biggest sports market, so if you're going for agency.
New York or Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But I could see Los Angeles passing New York in like
that's what
in our lifetimes and being the biggest market in America.
Actually, not really, because you look at like teams like the Yankees, which are built in like New York culture.
Yeah, they are.
And then LA, like
you don't have a built-in team.
Because like it's LA, like everyone's like all on the Dodgers, but most of those teams like there's no real fans there. They're just like.
Actually, no, you'll run into like couple fans.
I get some diehard fans, but like most of those teams are just like going a night out kind of thing. Like, no one goes to the Dodgers to root for the Dodgers in LA most of the time.
There's some diehard fans.
There's some, but
Most
a
of them
lot of
are.
them are like there, like because it's a thing. If that makes sense, I'm trying to explain it the best way.
What do you mean? Like,
Chases
what do you
chases at the
mean? What do you
door.
mean? Like a thing? Like
It's
just
more
like,
like looked at as
attraction?
entertainment.
that's like an
in
attraction.
LA. Yeah, look
That's
at
true.
Buffalo.
L-
People go to a Buffalo Bills game. They want to see a Buffalo Bills game. They'll like go crazy,
Yeah.
breaking tables,
Bills Mafia.
throwing crap everywhere.
If-
If you go to a Dodgers game, it's like, oh yeah, having like a night out, or like go to a
Yeah,
Rams
having some
game. It's like,
drinks,
oh, like having a night
Well, no,
out.
the
If the
Rams is
Buffalo
like
Bills-
a place for like. Is all you can consider.
If the Buffalo Bills fans could have the option of like having like actual Buffalo Bills on the field, like against the players,
They definitely
I
would.
think they would.
They
actually
definitely
do
would.
it.
They seem like crazy ass
They're
people to do that
You're
shit.
psycho. I love
They
Buffalo
definitely
Bills
would.
fans. Bills Mafia, I love you.
Nah, but definitely though. Either
Where did Bills Mafia even come from?
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I swear,
Because-
there was like no Bills fans, and then they got
Yeah.
good, and then they came out of nowhere.
No, they've always been around. They have always been around.
It's just now that they came
So
on the
you're
come
telling
up
me
because they
when
got good.
Tyrod Taylor was their starting quarterback
Yes.
and their best
Yes.
wide
Yes,
receiver
Bills
was,
Mafia
like,
was
Cole
still a
Beasley.
chant. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bills
Well,
Mafia
their
was still a
best
chant.
receiver still Cole Beasley.
No, Stephon Diggs. And-
Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis.
yeah.
I don't know who Gabe Davis is. Stop procrastinating me.
What,
with these
bro?
names.
Man's had like. I mean, he did kind of have like a one-hit wonder type of season.
No, he is a solid wide
No,
receiver.
he is a solid receiver, but like he had like that one good season. Like this season, he didn't do that much.
No, he's a solid wide receiver. Just because people don't put up fantasy numbers doesn't mean they look good.
Nah, I'm not saying just because of fans. I'm saying in general, like he didn't really do that much this season.
No, he's a really
He's a good receiver, but like this season, he didn't do much. That's all I'm saying. Nah, but yeah, so I looked at places.
I can't talk sports with these guys. These guys don't know what the frick
I'm
they're
a
talking
great sports fan.
about.
I know what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah, dude.
not at all.
You just be hating
You're
on
the
everything you're
worst.
saying. I'm the worst. You just be hating on everything I be saying. That's all it comes down to. I could speak the truth 100% of the time. You could just hate.
Bro, I remember we were doing a podcast before. You said like the Detroit Lions had an ass line.
Well, because I barely watched
That
this.
was 2-2.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was episode 2. Well, before they did, but then they got all these new people, and now they're good. You tell me for the whole
for 3
history.
years they've been good.
The veins on these guys are crazy.
For
right
3
now.
years they have had a good O line.
Some people beg to differ. That's all I gotta say.
I hit my shin on this like crossrail. My shin hurts so bad.
Not everyone sees what you see, Matt. That's all I gotta say. I don't see.
I see facts. You don't have no facts.
You see burgers.
I do got facts. I just don't see it behind the whole Lions online.
Nah.
I see the Cowboys online. I see that. They've always been good. But the Lions,
Cowboys?
the Cowboys have always had a good online.
They've never been them boys though.
That's just a meme. That's like
Okay, Elijah, I will really test your knowledge right now. If you could give me a top 10 quarterback list right now.
top 10 quarterback.
And then I will see if you are valid enough to talk to me about sports on this podcast.
Well, we talk about sports regardless. It don't matter. So if I had Tom 10 QB list, I will start off with Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. That's 2. I'm trying to think of all the QBs in the NFL.
That's gonna come out of his ass.
I
Like,
want-
Even
I got Kirk Cousins.
even Josh Allen at 2 is kind of crazy, but you can keep going.
I'm just saying out of order. I'm not putting them
Okay.
in a specific order. I'm
No,
just
you
saying
have to. That's like
the
that's how a top 10 works. Put them in order. Put them in order.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen at 2. Dude, Patrick Mahomes is better than Josh Allen.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining that. I'm
Alright.
just complaining who you put at 2. But you can keep going.
I don't want to say Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Would you put him at 3? He's up there, but like, I don't know, because everyone's talking shit
He's
about him.
top 10.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Top
Matt. He's not top 10. Okay,
We lost a co-host.
This
today,
is-
boys.
this is what I'm saying.
sorry.
this is what I mean. So is Aaron Rodgers?
no, we're not done.
Is Aaron
No,
Rodgers
keep
not
going,
top
keep
10?
going. Keep going. Keep
Is
going on
Aaron
your top
Rodgers
10.
not top 10?
Keep going on your top 10.
No, but answer that. Is he
Bro,
not
we're
top
at
10?
number 3. You're already talking about Aaron Rodgers. We're at quarterback number 3.
You said all time.
No, I
No. You
Patrick
said
Mahomes. Wait, so you're putting Josh Allen at 2 all time?
Oh no, all time. Never mind. No. I just remember you didn't say all time. All right, 3. If I had to say the league right now, then yeah, I'd probably say Rodgers at 3. Okay, who's better than Rodgers right now?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, yeah, that's
Jalen
true.
Hurts.
Joe Burrow. Yeah, I forgot about those guys. Yeah,
Jalen
that
Hurts
is
is
true.
overrated.
Nah.
Justin
what?
Herbert. Trevor
That is
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, yeah, actually, yeah. Based on the QBs now, yeah, he's probably in there.
Trevor Lawrence is not top 10.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel there's people that's
He's
better
not
than
top
him.
10.
Trevor Lawrence, bro, yeah, I feel there's people that are better than Trevor Lawrence.
So, name 10 people better than Trevor Lawrence. Not in order. 10 people better than Trevor
Patrick
Lawrence. Right
Mahomes, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers,
Lamar Jackson.
Matt Stafford.
Stafford is better than it. On a good day, Stafford.
Oh my god!
Bro.
I'm gonna lose it!
Matt Stafford is the most
I'm
overrated
gonna
quarterback in
lose it!
history.
Bro.
What are you talking about?
If we're comparing Trevor Lawrence and Matt Stafford side by side, Stafford takes it. Simple. He does. Just if you look at them side by side, you compare the two of them, he takes it. I don't know what you see in Trevor Lawrence, bro. He's good, but like,
Hold on.
like, dude,
He's gonna pull up last year's stats.
No,
Yeah.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the last 2 year stats. We're gonna look at the last 2 year stats.
Hold on. Let's
Right now. No, because you said
in the past
you
2
said-
years, who has a ring? Who in the past 2 years has a ring?
she has a point. But then again, wait,
you
Jack.
put a team.
Wait,
you
Jack,
put a
Jack.
team that has Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham, the best defensive lineman, arguably in NFL history, a cracked defense, a cracked O-line, a cracked coaching staff,
He's got a point.
and
there.
you think Matt Stafford carried that team.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first year out of
Trevor Lawrence
carried
a dog shit Jacksonville Jaguars team to their first playoff victory, and I don't know how long.
But you got to think about this. The first year out of Detroit, he wins a Super Bowl.
Watch this. Ready?
Matt, I'll say this. Matt
You're
has
gonna
a
tell me who's
point.
better. You're gonna tell me who's better. Ready? I'm gonna give you
I'm
the
gonna
straight
bomb.
stats. I'm gonna give you the straight stats. You ready?
Okay, but how are we? Are we looking at this overall, or are we just comparing it based off?
I'm
of
gonna
the
give
season?
you the straight stats of player 1, and I'm gonna give you the straight stats of player 2.
And this is their overall stats.
How do we go from living in Texas and stuff to this?
Okay, so if we're talking overall stats, then yeah, I see Stafford being better. If we're talking about overall,
I will give you Matthew Stafford on his Super Bowl year, and then I will give you Trevor Lawrence because Matthew Stafford was hurt last year. I'll give him
Yeah.
that. So I'll give you his Super Bowl year stats, and you can tell me who's better. Ready?
okay,
4,000 yards, 4,113 yards,
that's Matt Stafford.
25 touchdowns,
Okay,
only 8 interceptions,
okay,
66 completion rate.
okay,
Then 4,800 yards,
okay.
41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 67 completion rate. Who's better, player 1 or player 2?
I mean,
Wow.
player 1 did give off
Yeah,
less interceptions.
yeah.
Okay,
he
so
had a better
who's better?
ratio.
Just tell me.
Player 1.
Yeah, player one. I
Okay,
take
so
Stafford.
player 1, 4,113 yards, 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 66 completion rate. That is Trevor Lawrence of last year on the shitty Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, you look at Matt Stafford on a cracked Rams team of 2 years ago, in his prime apparently, was player 2. And you both just admitted that player 1 was better, did you not?
Yeah, fair point.
We have it on video. Do not say no.
Nah, yeah.
I didn't say no. I said it was fair point.
Okay,
Okay.
well, if I knew that was Matthew Stafford as player 2, then I'll say Matthew Stafford. But overall,
Wait.
yeah.
So I give you the facts, and you said player 1.
Well, because I didn't know that was Trevor Lawrence.
And then you said, well, if I knew it was Matt Stafford, then sure.
Yeah, because if I knew it was Matthew Stafford, then obviously I would choose him. But
The only
I didn't know that.
season
It was
he's
him.
thrown under 10 interceptions was a season where he didn't even get 3,000 yards. Look at these interceptions. Look at the interceptions. Look at
I
these
mean, I can barely see
interceptions.
it, but like, what's his interception touchdown ratio looking like?
Terrible. This is his one good year. And he still threw 16 interceptions. And he only had a quarterback rating of 97. And that was his best year. That was in 2011. He is washed.
In his prime. 2011 is his prime.
Well, I mean, then again, he did have Megatron, so
We
why
didn't
not?
say
Yeah.
all-time top 10 in their prime. We said right now.
You
Yeah.
said name 10 quarterbacks better than him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not better than Trevor
The
Lawrence.
guy who was hurt that year.
I gave you his best year. It's right here. And you both said player one is better. You both did. You can't argue that. You both said player one is better. Okay? That's it. Case closed. Right there. Boom. Thank you for watching.
Okay, but I didn't even know that. I didn't know player one was
No, we're not
Trevor
closing
Lawrence.
it
Yeah,
out.
you can't
We're
close
not-
the
Obviously,
game.
you didn't know, because if you
Yeah.
did know, then you would be biased to a guy that you admitted was worse. That's the point of why I didn't tell you the names. If I told you the names, then obviously, yeah, you would have just said Matt Stafford, but I didn't for a reason. I did it so you could look at the stats.
Well, overall, if I had known, then yeah, it'd be Matt Stafford. But overall, Matt Stafford still is
Do
the
you hear
better
this?
player.
He said, if I knew.
But
I would
overall,
choose Matt Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is still the better player. Just because Trevor Lawrence had like 1-2 seasons, that don't mean jack shit. If
He
we're
was,
looking
only
at them
in
overall,
he was only in the league for 2 seasons.
well, I don't even know. I don't even remember what the fucking even got drafted. I don't pay attention to him like that. But like overall, though,
And I don't know if I'm mistaken, because you watch college football more than me. Was Trevor Lawrence, like, bad in college?
Wasn't bad.
No,
No,
because
he's nice.
he was the most anticipated quarterback ever to come in the draft.
But his peak was his true freshman year.
okay,
That's when he peaked.
I can't talk about that. I don't watch college football enough to be talking about something like that. So I'm gonna leave that to y'all. But overall, Matthew
Sophomore
Stafford
year,
is still the better.
Won
player, in
a
my
bullshit game against Ohio State.
And you
His
also...
junior year,
Okay.
he got blown out by the same team the next
Okay,
year.
you're just an
without
Ohio State fan. Relax.
That's the same.
And Elijah, you still said Aaron Rodgers is top 3 right now, which I think is crazy. And you admit Trevor Lawrence is better than Matt Stafford, which is completely true. So that's where I'm going to close it off on my football statement right there. None of these people can talk football with me. I need someone actually to talk football with me, please. I beg. I beg. We got to get a guest on here that could actually talk football with me.
Also, you be having some crazy ass takes too.
Like what? Like what?
You be talking wild sometimes. I feel. I obviously can't bring a specific time because you talk many times.
Okay, how about this? How about this? I'll
But,
give
like,
you
you talk
one more chance. I'll give you one more chance to gain my respect. I won't even ask for a top 5. I mean a top 10. I'll ask you for a top 5 wide
Top
receivers.
Top 5 receivers.
Right now,
Oh.
not all time, not in the prime.
Receivers,
Right
bro.
this second. Right this second.
Dude, I don't even.
Bro, if you don't know top 5 receivers, then that's another point that you cannot hang with me.
Top
can't-
5 receivers. Bro, just so I don't know top 5 receivers doesn't mean I know my football. I don't specifically look at every single fucking receiver, but like I know good receivers.
I can give you a list.
Okay.
All right, let's hear your list.
All right.
There's a clear-cut one.
Jay Jettis is in
I
there.
can't give you a clear cut one. I can't give you a clear cut number 1.
There's a clear-cut one, and he's on the Minnesota Vikings.
It's Jay
Oh,
Jettis.
Jay Jettis. But
Okay,
Jay Jettis, Jamar Chase,
Okay.
Stephon Diggs,
Okay.
Cooper Kupp,
Okay.
and
You can't complain about Cooper Kupp.
just because if
No,
he was black,
I admit, but I just think the order is a little whack.
Well,
I'm not giving you order. If it was ordered Jay Jettis, Jamar Chase, who else did I
That's the
say?
same order you just gave.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah, Tyreek Hill.
Then you said Cooper Kupp, so that's 4, and then you have one more,
You had Diggs
Don't-
in there.
and then you had Diggs. So Diggs would be your 5th.
But Diggs is top 3.
So then
Okay.
put it in order. Yeah, that would basically be my list as well if I had to
Well,
say it.
I'm going to give you my list now.
That would be
Jay Jettis is 1.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That sounds right.
I think Devontae Adams is 2.
Delonte. I don't know. His
Right
season,
now?
his season has
Right now.
his season has a rating.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He did not have a bad season.
He didn't have
last
a
year at
bad
all.
season.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not his
I-
best.
It's not his best, but
Yeah.
still.
He had a good season, but it's not his best.
And then
Okay.
here's where it gets a little tricky.
Is
Maybe I
Tyreek
could-
in your 5?
Yeah, it's hard because there's 4 guys. I have 3 spots, and I like 4 guys. I like Cooper Kupp, I like Stephon Diggs, I like Tyreek Hill, I like Jamar Chase.
Okay. So it's just all about who's those last 3 guys.
I would say Stephon Diggs.
Okay, at 3. So 4 is. Because you said it's between Jamar Chase,
Hold on.
Cooper Kupp, and Tyreek. So between those 3 guys, who's your number 4 and who's your number 5?
Cooper Kupp 4, Tyreek 5, Jamar Chase
Would be
is
6.
right there.
So he's an
Literally
honorable
right-
mention.
He's literally right there.
Yeah, so he's an honorable. So roughly,
you can be tied.
So roughly, our list is the same, all of us, except you just had Devontae.
Devontae's still.
Yeah, it's that you just have Devontae.
And then
I feel like some people. Do you think some people have D Hop in their top 5? No. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying, do you think some people have D Hop in their top 5?
hell no.
I feel like there's some people that definitely do.
Hell no. No reason DeAndre Hopkins should be in your top 5.
Unless you're Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. What? What does Stephen Hawking got to do with having?
Can we wrap this up? I'm gonna pop a blood vessel.
No, but yeah, roughly our lists are the same. His is just a different order, and you just have Devontae Adams in your list. Which I can respect having Devontae.
All right. Well, this was a very fun podcast for 3 of us. I would say. Maybe not Matt, because Matt's fuming right now.
Yeah, he's just mad because we're talking crazy right
but
now.
I had a great time. This was a great podcast.
3 scoops.
3 Scoop podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Matt's about to kill both of us, bro. He's done with this bullshit.